okay. Yeah. Save every disciple. So the more we use water, the more. Inside. No problem. We have room. And this is very light. It's like a family here, huh?
Yes, Master.
My sister. Like a dream. Okay, don't wake up. We have guests, in the house, so we cook for everyone. Food ready, yum yum.
Delicious.
Yeah. He ate already lunch and he ate his lunch already. He just likes to feel the love. Okay, this is a snack, alright? Come away, come away. 2, 3. What is that? I got anyway. I love you. Love you. All right, thank you. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yes. Good. I can see you. I can see you. That's all you are there today? Okay. Some have left, huh? And some newcomer? Any newcomer? Raise hand. I'll come see only half, and the rest, where are they? Okay. Any newcomer? How many? Only one? Huh?
3 more coming.
Oh, wow. 2? Uh-huh.
3 more coming.
Only 3?
Yes.
What? You say 3 more coming?
Yes.
So it's 6?
No. Totally 3 and me. 4.
Okay, it's good, it's good. Welcome.
Yeah.
Wow, it look warm there. Are you warm enough there?
Yes.
I'm sorry because they worry about fire problems, so they don't let us put this kind of carpet on. Yeah, maybe later. Because nobody was there recently. We didn't buy any, fireproof carpet. So you came today, just a surprise. Yeah. Today here is very windy, cold, and wet. How about there? Is it better?
Yes.
Same? Hello? It's windy there? Less, right? Less windy, right?
Very windy.
Oh, okay. But over there is more protected because they have a high wall, high fence, and something is more. But don't stay outside anyway, okay? Even here it's very cold. Even today, I don't let the big dog follow me because it's so windy outside and so cold and wet. I had to go with umbrella, and I told him stay in the cave, and he wasn't very happy at all. He misses you guys. He was standing all day next to the steps here, next to the talking hall, the meditation hall here, and waiting somebody to open open gate for him. It's okay. Every party has to end sometimes. Yes, I am glad you are there. It's better. Is it warmer there? They put aircon heater on for you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, if it's cold, it's warm. You find some technician to. If you don't know how to regulate these aircon, we have like 6 aircons around you, which can turn into heater. It's a reverse kind of aircon. It's warmer than here, warmer than where I am. We have a heater. I don't know how to use it. We could manage. It's just more room there. Yeah, every 3 or 4 people in one room. Is that correct?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, like luxury hotel. Over there, you free, huh? You feel good, huh? Okay. But I'm glad you settled down there for a couple of days or 1 day, 2 days or whatever. Okay? Yes. And if outside too cold, too wet, then tell them you eat inside. Huh?
Yes.
There's somewhere, maybe there's somewhere, some room you can eat inside or it's warmer, huh? Okay? I told you, October is no good. You saw already? Yeah, you see right now? First day October, immediately you see rain and cold and windy and sometimes strong, typhoon something. The tail or the head of the typhoon will be here and you will feel it. It will be very cold and sometimes it even snows in this mountain. Yeah, very little, but it does snow. Oh, and we come out and very rare, so we come out and take photos. And if the Quebecois is here, the Canadian here, you think, what the fuss about snow? We can bring you tons from Canada. Yeah, okay. So you feel okay now?
Yes.
Yeah. Did they cook good for you today? Cook well?
Yes.
Enough? Everybody had enough food?
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, whatever I could give you, I already have given. If you stay here today, there's not much difference. Okay, I'm glad that you are there. Yes. Any complaint? No? You're good, okay. We still can see each other, huh? Okay. Immediately, you see? Immediately it rains today, the first day of October. Did I tell you October it will be cold and rain and etc.? Yeah, did I tell you? No, I guess not. I told the other group. That's why October we're not having any people coming here. Understand? Yes. Yeah. Even if we do, we must organize more. You see what I mean? Make a more solid roof and walls, and proper doors. Like a solarium, but with doors, with cement around. In some areas, so that the rain don't run from the higher area here to the lower area of the kitchen. And if you stay here today, you'll be all wet. You can't stay outside. Yeah. Today, if you stay here today, I didn't have to fight with you to bring you in. You will fight with me to come inside. Yeah. You remind me of my dog, the big dog. He loves to be outdoors so much. Sometimes if I had to fight with him to bring him in. I drag him in or push him in because he likes to be free so that he can run around the house and protect me. That's what it is. He's a guard dog through and through. Yeah. He doesn't show much affection except now and then he come and snuggle around, Sissy's house, but normally he's not a wagging tail dog. Yeah. He looks very serious, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. But we all love him, huh? Yeah. Yes. I love him so much. I love him so much. I was saying to one of my helpers, I said, if I love anybody as much as I love this dog, the world will have peace. So you guys work hard so I can love you like I love my dog. Okay? Then we have peace. Yeah, just joking. Just different kind of love, eh? Different kind of love, right? Yeah. That's why people love their dog. They have dog as pet, but they're still married to a husband or a wife. It's a different love, nah? Or they still have children. Nah? Apart from loving the dog, they love children. It's different, just different. Yeah. Okay. You can hear me well, huh?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Wow, that is very good. See, high tech, huh? Over there we have high tech. Yeah. I'm trying to look for a story for you, but I'm not sure. Today I've been very, very busy. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong. according to the tradition. My heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. Okay, I read a short story, okay? Yeah? This is a story about a king. His name is Pasenadi of KOSALA. Yeah, I must use my magic weapon, magic instruments. Nowadays we have so many magic instruments. Okay. This story was told by the Buddha. Thus I have heard, while he was in residence at Jetavana with reference to King Pasenadi of Kosala. Again, we thank the Buddha and Reverend Anand for this wonderful story, which he remembered from the assembly where the Buddha told his story, or he witnessed the story, and then he tell us, and then now we can inherit all these beautiful, morally encouraging stories. Yeah, we thank you, and thank all the people who helped to pass on these beautiful stories. Now, at a certain period of his life, this king used to eat boiled rice cooked by the bucketful, and sauce and curry in proportion, meaning he ate a lot. One day after he had his breakfast, unable to shake off the drowsy feeling occasioned by overeating, he went to see the teacher, the Buddha, and paced back and forth before him with a very weary look. Overcome by drowsiness, unable to lay down and stretch himself out, he sat down on one side. Thereupon the teacher, meaning the Buddha, asked him, "Did you come, great king, before you were well rested?" "Oh no, "Well, honored one," replied the king, "but I always suffer greatly after eating a meal." "Yeah, but what kind of meal? You know what I mean? Bucket full of boiled rice and sauce and curry, in big portion as well. If anybody ate like that, you feel restless indeed, nah? No wonder in front of the Buddha, but he couldn't, calm himself. He walked back and forth in front of him. Have any of you ever ate so much? Huh? You? No, you don't look fat. You can't.
Before, not anymore.
Not anymore? But do you feel so suffering because you couldn't eat a lot?
No, when I was having trouble, sometimes I eat for...
I understand. Yeah. This has happened to a lot of people. They eat for comfort. Yeah. Because they have nothing else. Yeah. Sometimes I'm also not all that disciplined, When you upset me, I go in and eat. Lucky I don't look too fat, so people don't know that I ate a lot. Oh, not really. Someday, I always say to the nuns, I had one Korean nun and one Taiwanese nun helping with the dog. Yeah. Everything else I do myself. I cook, I clean, I wash my clothes, everything now. Yeah. Only when I'm really extremely busy, then maybe they help me out. But I prefer to do all that myself. Yeah, if you just eat and sit all day, it's also uncomfortable like this king, no matter how little, how much, you feel drowsy. You should also exercise, Working is an exercise, a kind of exercise, but practical exercise. Yeah. I wonder why people don't like to work. I mean, except when you are tired, exhausted, physically or mentally sometimes, depends on the work. Yeah, some people don't like to work, Yeah, some people really didn't like to work. Some people came, they professed to come and help me, be a useful person for Master. But as soon as I asked them to do something, they said, "What? 50 jobs a day. Yes, exaggerating, only a couple of jobs, like clean the yard, clean the yard, or wipe the floor. You do the same at home, no? If you have a yard, you clean. If you have a floor, you wipe it, when it's dirty. Yeah. So this king should listen to my lecture here. You tell him after eating, eat less and then go exercise. Clean his royal palace or go bicycling. Yeah, or do some exercise in the gym, or go swimming. Yeah, or go walking. Then he doesn't have to pace back and forth in front of the Buddha like that. And whenever the Buddha was, there are many other people as well. It's not dignified for a king to access, no? Especially because of overeating. So he said he always suffer greatly after eating a meal. No wonder what kind of meal he eat. Buckets. Boiled rice with bucket full, not just a bowl like us, nah. Okay. Sorry, I said sometime to the nuns, monks or whoever around me, sometime I said to them, never mind, eat some more, don't be shy. Because I share my meal with them, if it's good one, if it's lousy, then of course it's just for me. I share with them and with the dog. And sometimes they're shy, they worry that they should leave some for me. I say, don't worry, I'm done, Even then, if you eat more, I eat less, then it's good for me. So I don't have to go working so hard to digest it. And I say, oh, master, but I said, never mind. Uh, we monks and nuns have nothing left, We don't have family. We don't have anything. We don't have husband. We don't have wife. We don't have children. We don't have good clothing. We don't have anything luxury. We only have some food. So just eat. Don't worry about it. So I told you I'm not a very good discipline example. I say, food is all we have. Just eat. Whenever I invite them, I encourage them to eat. This is not a good thing. But I always did that. Yeah. But we don't eat buckets like this guy, huh? Like this king, huh? So we don't have to pace back and forth in front of the Buddha. Even if we even have a Buddha, we have a wooden Buddha, but we don't need to do that. So the teacher said to him, the Buddha said to him, great king, overeating always brings suffering in its train. So saying, he pronounced the following stanza. A dullard, drowsy with much gluttony, engrossed in sleep, who wallows as he lies, like a great porker stuffed with fattening food, comes ever and again unto the womb. Oh, my God. Oh, do you understand that? If anyone who eat too much, like this king, for example, then they also be more engrossed in slumber, sleep too much and drowsy. And then he wallows as he lies like a great porker stuffed with fattening food. And then this kind of person will come ever again and again into the womb. Meaning what?
Be born night of the life.
Yeah, how you know? Good experience. You have experience. We all do, huh? Okay. So this is the Buddha warned everybody that if we are gluttonous, we overeat, then we will also be drowsy, sleepy, too sleepy, and then we cannot think too much. We can't meditate very well. And then we will be reincarnated again and again and again. Yeah. Just to eat. Huh? And then sleep. And then eat. And sleep. And eat. And sleep. Until we sleep forever in the tomb. Huh? Yeah. At the conclusion of the lesson of the Buddha, desiring to help the king pronounce the following stanza. If a man is ever mindful, if moderate in taking food, his sufferings will be but slight. Very little suffering. Yeah. He ages slowly, preserving his life as well. not only he suffering very little, but he will age gracefully, and then he can live long. You see, preserving his life. I remember my grandma always told me, the less you eat, the longer you will be full. That's what she said. Ăn ít no lâu, ăn nhiều mau đói. My grandma used to tell me that. Yeah. She always share her food with me. Bless her soul. And it's true. She lives until 105. Fit and healthy. She was working until very old age. As long as I remember, she was already I don't know 70 or something when I was with her. She works to earn her living still at home. Work at home. My aunt has a jewelry shop, and she also took up some of polishing work to do at home. And while I was reading like uh, ancient romance for her, like the romance of the three kingdoms and the monkey go to the west, the Buddha story about Xuanzang monk went to India to bring back all the sutras from Hindi back to China. And that's why we have many nowadays, mostly translated from Chinese and then into Vietnamese and also Bali and all that. Yeah, yes, because of him. That he copied and took the sutra back, and then preserve them, reprinting, and that's how we have it circulated nowadays, including these stories. We are really grateful to Xuanzang, great master, and his three disciples. The monkey, the pig, the pig look like the pig, and okay, I forgot his name. One is Sun Wukong, the other is Satan, and the other is Tu Bache. He looked like the pig. And the Sun Wukong, it looked like a monkey. And the other guys is, he looks like a, he looks similar to some of the demons. Yeah, but he's a very good-hearted person. Yeah. Actually, I think maybe the great master Xuanzang doesn't have as many disciples as that. Maybe the monkey symbolizes the mind. Very intelligent, clever, and sometimes have magical power. Yeah, and sometimes have a good intelligence to deal with different situations. And the other one resemble the pig is, symbolize our laziness, gluttonous desire sometimes, and then sleepiness and sluggishness, laziness. Yeah. Okay. For example, he even has a horse who could talk. Yeah, and he helps a lot. The horse also helps a lot during his long journey to India and back. That was a really very interesting story. Did any of you read it? Yes. At least the Chinese people, you read? Yes. The monkey goat went to the west? No? Okay. If not, there is a videotape, the series, they make many tapes of that story. It's cool. For children, I guess they will like it. Yeah. If they have it translated into English or your language, then you can buy, for the children. It's just very nice, very educational as well, and fun. All right, then after the teacher taught, meaning the Buddha, yeah. But in this translation, they always call him the teacher. Yeah, and now and then he call him Tathagata or Buddha. Very seldom. Mostly he just say the teacher. And like initiation, he say the Buddha taught like Thanksgiving. I guess he doesn't know what meaning of truly inner. I say inner. Initiation, huh? Okay, that's why. After the Buddha taught this stanza to Prince Uttara and said to him, whenever the king sits down to eat, you must recite this stanza to him. He doesn't tell The Buddha, he tell the prince to remind the king. Yeah. And by this means, you must cause him to diminish his food. In these words, the Buddha told him just what means to employ. The prince did as he was directed. After a time, the king was content with a pint pot of rice at most, and became lean and cheerful. He established intimate relations with the Buddha, and for 7 days gave the gifts beyond compare, meaning something that is not material. Okay, yeah. It is in another sutra, another story called Buddhist Legends. Maybe one day we'll read that as well if I find it. Buddhist Legends, yeah? Or Dhammapada commentary. Yeah, maybe one day we'll find out if we have that in internet. And then maybe I'll read it to you. Okay, huh? If you're lucky, if you behave, if you have enough good merit. Big deal. All right. So then when the Buddha pronounced the words of rejoicing for the gifts presented to him by the king, the assembled multitude obtained great spiritual advantage. Wow. I'm also curious to know what that gift is. One day we'll find out, huh? Okay, right. It's end. The story ends. Thank you, the Buddha, Ananda, and all involved. Now we have this beautiful story. Do you hear the rain outside? No? In there? No. I can hear it because the window is not completely closed. Oh, it's so nice to sit in a warm room and hear the rain. I love this kind of. I always love it. Whenever it rains, if you're inside the room or inside the cover and you hear the rain from the roof or outside, wow, I love that. It feels so lucky. Yeah? So cozy, so fortunate that you can be inside a warm and dry area. Yeah. I appreciate that more than when it's not raining. Don't you?
Yes.
You feel that, huh? Yeah. In Vietnam, when I was younger, our house, because after the war, we didn't have that much wealth. We just have enough to live. And then my mother also being cheated by other people, took a lot of money from her. And then she has the baby, my sister, the one who told you stories the other day. Yeah? So our family was not very well off at that time. It's just enough to survive. So we had a thatch, you call it a thatch house, which is not like made, the roof is not made with bricks or tiling roof or anything like that. It is made with thatch, with grass. Yeah, yeah. Many layers of grass or wheat, the dry wheat from the field, and then surrounding we use like mud. Yeah, to mud mixed with chopped wheat, dry wheat. Yeah, dry grass. Yeah, and then they use like bamboos tied together, like a mesh, and then they put this mud on it, make a wall. Yeah. And then also the door was from the ancient, from the old house. Yeah. So I asked my father, why don't we buy a new door? He said, no, we are not in a favorable time. If we make our house too luxury, then people think we have money, and other people who don't have money will feel envious of us. And this is not so good to provoke this kind of feeling toward us for many people, because after the war, I was a kid, I feel like our house should be like the neighbor's house, more with more, proper looking, with a new door and all that. This is an old door and don't look like very, very a kid, yeah. But he was very wise, I think. He said, no, after the war, many people are poor and without roof even. We are fortunate already to have a house, even with thatched roof is good enough. We should not be so showy, showing off. And we live also in a rural area, not inside the city. We should not provoke people jealousy and envy and sadness for them. I was a kid, but I understood. I say, yeah, all right. What can I do? If I don't say all right, then what can I do? Yeah, anyway, okay. And then this kind of roof is not very, how you say, soundproof, like the house we have in Europe, with the tiles roof, yeah? So when it rains, even you close all the door and window, you still can hear the rain on the roof, yeah? Because it's waterproof, but it's kind of airy. It's kind of cool, I would not mind to live in such a house again now when I'm older. I don't think so much the value of the outside, but now I know the value more from inside. So I would really like to live in that house again. Because when it rains, you can hear tick, 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 like music, different tone and the whole night. And then it just make you ease into your dream. And you love all that. You love to feel warm inside and safe. If you safer, warmer, if you're more fortunate, it reminds you that you are really fortunate. Yes, so I always love this sound. Oh, now, look, you hear that? Yeah, outside. It's raining and it's beautiful, beautiful, yeah. But of course, it's not beautiful for the people who has to work at night, like maybe the policemen, yeah, the security people, or some people for some reason had to work outside. Feel sorry for them. Of course, when I was a kid, I did not know all this. I just feel very lucky and happy to stay inside and hear the rain tick, 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 tick. Yeah. I don't know why I tell you all this. Okay. But nowadays, I heard that in my hometown, in my home village, they already made apartments in my land. Yeah, because my parents sold it. I told them, because they were older then. So I bought a house for them in the capital, Saigon. Now it's Ho Chi Minh. So they stay there, so it's easier for them to access to a hospital and all that. It's more convenient. My sister also stay there, and now her husband also together, the whole family there. Yeah. Because I remember when I was young and my mother was ill and my father was imprisoned. It was so difficult. My mother's life was hanging between life and death, and my sister was born, just born baby, and if my father has not been able to come home, released like that, then my mother would have died. Because for many days she could not pass water. She could not pass water, you understand? And her stomach was swollen, some infection or something like that. Or she was really dying, very uncomfortable. But as soon as my father came back, he relieved her of everything. Then she's better. And then a few days later, he's also released, for good. That's why I keep telling you war is not good. It's not just people, men, children, women, over the elderly, or anybody, but the aftermath is also bringing suffering, of some kinds. Yeah. And now in Europe, we experience the biggest exodus of, refugees since World War II. Could be the worst of all time, the most, the biggest of all time. Could be like that. It's not fun. A lot of people die and suffer a lot. Yeah, I don't really like to talk about it. So we say something better. Well, at least that king, his country was at peace. That's why he has a lot of food to eat. But later, the Buddha helped him to cut short, diminished, lessen his gluttony, and he became a better person. Yeah, actually, if you eat a lot, you can't think much. You just want to sleep. If you are lucky, you can sleep. Sometimes eating too much, you can't sleep either, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so any question right now? Everything clear? Not much, huh? I just want to say hello. Yeah, and then see if you're okay or not, and you're happy there or not. Situation change, so we change, okay, huh? Yeah. So I wish you have a good, very, very good meditational night. Yeah, I know you prefer to stay here, but I want you safe and more comfortable there. Okay, huh? Maybe another time, summertime or something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just 1 or 2 days anyway. Okay. Yeah. It's all wet here. My sofa get inside. Dog's bed go inside. My dog pushed inside my cave already. As soon as I turn off the light and, I did not even go out the gate. He shake his body and shake the blanket. He stand up ready to come in here already. But I said, no, 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 you stay here now. You stay here. Please stay here. I come back soon. Because if he went out, he get wet, It's very wet. With one umbrella, I don't think I can protect both of us. Because he run fast or he run slow or he sniff here and there and then he got wet. And then I will be busy cleaning him, drying him, and then I will not be able to talk to you. Just can't have everything. Yeah. Mm. All right, so I'm glad to see that you're happy there. Are you happy? Yes. Yeah, of course. So if anything you need, you just tell the kitchen there and, the office. Okay, huh? All right? No problem, oh? No? All right, good night then, huh? God bless. Meditate well. All right, huh? Yeah. Bye.